All right. So let's review what the workout is. Just mute your mics now. Okay. So it's level 1 Lesley, and that's going to be, hang on, I have to let somebody else in. All right, cool. Hi, Amy. Okay, so level 1 Lesley, it's AMRAP in 24 minutes, 12 jumping lunges, 12 tuck rocks, 12 air squats, 12 sit-ups, and 12 burpees. So you kind of have two ab things going on here with air squats in the middle of them. So just be aware of that. Okay, so let's start. Let's do 25 jumping jacks to start, just to get the heart rate going up. All right, so you're gonna do a combo move of reverse lunge, same leg, Cossack lunge, back to the middle, curtsy lunge. So here it is again, same leg the whole time, reverse lunge, Cossack squat, curtsy lunge. You're gonna do 10 each side. And why don't you follow them? You're gonna do 5 each side. Reverse lunge, Cossack, and then curtsy. Reverse, Cossack, and then curtsy. Reverse, Cossack, curtsy. And you're going to do 5. All right, once you're done, We're going back into reverse lunge, but this time we're going to do a knee up afterwards. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to do it from profile view. Reverse lunge, knee up. Reverse lunge, knee up. So you're going right to reverse, from reverse lunge right into your kick up on that same side. So let's do 10 per side. Try to maintain your balance on this. We're prepping for the jumping lunges. So Amy, if you have the baby when we start our Metcon, this is going to be your scaling.
Hopefully I won't have the baby when we start the Metcon.
Okay. All right, once you're done, we're going to take a little bit of a break before we do the next part of those. And we're going to do active pigeon. So you're going to watch me, especially you, Antonio, since you haven't been in my class. So we're going to take a long lunge. So 1 foot back, 1 foot in a lunge position. All you're going to do is sink your knee off to the side. Right? You're going to do 10 of those and then switch sides. Go ahead. All right, so back to lunging. We're going to do 5 each side of this reverse to forward lunge. So you're going to reverse lunge and right to forward lunge and right back to reverse lunge. Let's get 5 all together each side. Try to maintain your balance. You're going to need it to be able to do your jumping lunges. So again, if you don't want to jump or can't jump, you're going to do this. This is a possible scaling option for you to do. So you would do 6 per side instead of 12 jumping lunges. All right, now we're going to do the jumping lunges. So here's what I'm looking for in the jumping lunges. The knee touches down to the floor, and at the top, you're opening up your hip. I'm going to show you the correct way to do it first, and then the way that you shouldn't be doing it. So here is the correct way. I'm going to start in a lunge position. I'm gonna push off that back toe, open up my hip into my next lunge, right? So I shouldn't see this. See how I never open up my hip and I'm just low? I wanna see you guys definitely open up your hip in that jump lunge. So let's do 10 jumping lunges all together. So that would be 5 each side. All right. Let's go into the tuck rock. So let's practice a tuck hold first. I'm gonna show you the tuck hold. So in this position, my knees are bent, my shoulder blades are off the floor, and my lower back is pressed into the floor, right? So it's a modified hollow body. So I'm gonna put my clock on and we're gonna hold that for 20 seconds. So everybody on the floor. Knees are bent. Lower back is pressed into the floor, toes are pointed. You're gonna squeeze and narrow the space between your rib cage and the top of your hip. Shoulder blades off the floor and go. Good, you guys. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. The next thing we're gonna do is hold a tuck. Actually, we're not gonna hold a tuck. You're gonna support the tuck position by holding on to your shins. And we're just gonna rock gently back and forth. So the goal here is I'm curling my abs, right? And in that rock, I wanna keep that space the same distance from each other. So I'm not doing this. This maintains the same space. So in the tuck rock, the supported tuck rock, that's what you're trying to do. Maintain that space. Let's get 10 all together before we do an unsupported tuck rock. All right. Lastly, we're going to go now into the actual tuck rocks for the Metcon. So now you're going to take that tuck hold position and start to rock back and forth. And you're trying to keep, again, that rib cage closed position. So let's get 10 tuck rocks. Amy, we're doing tuck rocks. So the tuck position, and you're just gonna rock. And you're doing 10 of those. All right, let's open up our hips a little bit. You're going to get into this position and we're going to do hip opening to prepare for the burpees. So Fingers facing back. If that hurts your elbows, you're gonna have your fingers facing towards the side. All you're gonna do is lift your butt up towards the ceiling just to open up your hips, nice and light movement. Let's get 12 of these. Squeeze your butt at the top. You should also feel a nice stretch on your biceps and your pecs. Good. Let's do some thread the needle. So I'm gonna show you 3/4. I'm gonna try to sit back on my heels as best I can. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can tuck your toes under. You're gonna take one arm, put it behind your head, and all you're gonna do is a rotation. So elbow comes to forearm, and then now you're gonna open up that chest to that same side. So let's get 10 per side, and you're trying to open up even a little bit more with each rep. All right, let's go over the burpees before we do air squats and sit-ups. So we're all gonna do the scaling. So first thing you're gonna do is reach your hands right in front of your feet. Your knees can be bent in this position. I'm gonna step back with both feet, collapse my chest on the floor, come up, chest comes up, here, plank, foot comes forward, other foot comes forward and stand. So that's a variation. I'm gonna do it faster now. Let's get 3 no noise burpees where you're just stepping back and stepping back up. All right, let's do a slow burpee now. So that's gonna be to a 4 count. So now hands come down to the floor, feet come wide. So if you look at my feet, they're wider than shoulder width apart. I'm gonna press myself up, hips come up, my feet are also wider than shoulder width apart as I land from that jump, and then I'm gonna just jump lightly. So let's get 3 wide feet burpees. And this is the way I usually do burpees so that I can pace myself so I'm not burning myself out on burpees. And then the last one, of course, is the fastest burpee where I'm gonna kick back, narrow feet, and jump up. See how as I jump up, I'm right into my actual jump from standing. So let's get 3 of those very athletic burpees. Awesome. All right. We're gonna do some slow squats, making sure that at the bottom of your squat, you're really trying to get your hip crease below your knees. And then when you stand, your hip opens up. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to show you from the front first. I'm maintaining my weight on the back of my feet. My hip crease is below my knees at the bottom position, and I stand. So upright torso, butt comes back and down. All right, let's get 10 nice and controlled air squats. And then last is the sit-up. So if you have a towel, you can roll up, or a yoga mat or something. Do that now, and then we'll go over it. So the sit-up starts from a lying position where my knees are bent. I like to keep my knees, feet wider than shoulder width apart so that I can come through my legs. At the bottom position, my shoulder blades are touching the floor, right? I'm going to bring my arms above me, and that's going to help me come up where my shoulder blades are right above my hip crease. Here it is again. See how I'm letting my arms help me to come through. All right, let's get 5 sit-ups. Cool. All right, so let's go over the workout one more time. It is an AMRAP in 24 minutes. If you have to get a piece of paper and a pen to keep track of your rounds and reps, do that now. And you can also write down the movements. So 24 minutes, 12 jumping lunges, right? 12 tuck rocks, 12 air squats, 12 sit-ups, 12 burpees. So the Just Move version, if anybody is interested, all of this you go at a slower pace, and then you rest 1 minute before you start the next round. I would recommend that you pace out burpees, because you're going to go from burpees. You're going to go from burpees right to your jumping lunges, right? You don't want to exhaust yourself here only to find you have to do this. So pace out your burpees. Don't gas yourself out, because you're going to need that energy to go into your jumping lunges. Does that make sense? Thumbs up if so. Cool. All right. Get a drink of water if you need to. If everybody is straight on the order on which you're going to do it, I'm going to start the clock. Let me just get set up here so that you guys can watch the clock if you want to. So it's going to be a running clock for 24 minutes. Let me just get my clock. All right, so Sorry, just doing my clock. All right, 24-minute AMRAP. You have 10 seconds. Starting with jumping lunges in 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, Brent, just join in instead of just dancing around. You might as well join us. Nice, guys. Nice, Antonio. Good, Amy. All right, Anne, find your balance. Come on, Kat. Let's go, Kat, come on.
When's the break then?
Are you doing the break?
Oh, you don't have to?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Nice, you guys. We're under 20 minutes. Nice, Anne. Good pacing. All right, Anne. You're keeping about 3 minutes per round. Try to maintain that 3 minutes per round. Nice, Antonio. Find your balance, Amy. Get stable. Take a wider stance if you need to on those. Nice, Amy. Nice, Cat. Good, Antonio. Nice scaling, Kat. Okay, you guys, you're about halfway in. Nice, everybody. Got 10 minutes left. Nice dance burpee, Kat. Good, Amy. Eight minutes left. Come on, Antonio. All right, you guys. Last 5 minutes. Three minutes left. Just a little ways to go. Keep moving. Come on, Kat. 2 minutes left. Last 90 seconds. One minute. Okay, last 30 seconds. Get as many reps as you can in. Nobody should be stopping right now. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Come on, you guys. Come on, Kat. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, everybody. How was that? It was a long workout. You guys can turn on your mics. At least it wasn't all burpees. The burpees were broken up. Like a lot of workouts that have burpees in them, it didn't seem like it was all burpees. So
That was good. I think the jumping lunges were the hardest ones.
yeah, jumping lunges are just terrible and they add up, especially after you do the burpees. That's what I was saying. That you're like, where are my legs?
I take back what I said at the beginning.
Which was light movement.
Sorry, I take it
Oh,
back.
totally fine. Totally fine. All right.
It's so hard.
I know. How many rounds did you guys get in?
God knows, I lost count ages ago.
As long as you're moving. And what were you saying?
I just started my 8th.
Cool. How about you, Antonio?
We normally do the same, Amy and I.
I think you were a bit faster this time because I wasn't doing the jumping lunges, so maybe I did 7 or something. I was doing the step backs because of my knees.
What were you doing, Antonio?
6.5.
Nice. And Kat? You weren't counting.
No, I think I was starting my 6th.
Cool.
I was
All right. Well, let's cool down a little bit. You're going to start by getting on the floor. We're going to do some of those arm stretches. So let's get one arm in push-up position and the other arm in a Y position. So don't do T, do Y. And then you're just gonna push yourself away from the floor, stretching that chest and that bicep. And you're gonna do 10 per side, nice and easy. Try to get a little more stretch each time.
Vil du med ud og bade der? Skat?
Okay, det bliver nødt til at stoppe med. Det må... Det bliver nødt til at have mig. Ellers så er det virkelig rart for dig.
Ej, det er mig ikke bare. Jeg spørger nu, giv mig noget vand.
All right, so once you've done 10, you're gonna come on to a quadruped position. You're gonna rock your hips back for a nice stretch and then come forward into an upward dog. So rock back, stretch out your flank and your lats, your triceps. So almost like child's pose, and then come forward right into an upward dog, opening up your hips. Let's do 12 nice and easy reps. once you've done 12, you're gonna sit with your legs in front of you. Try to be as stacked as possible, so shoulders right over your hips. You're gonna fold a leg, and then you're going to take the opposite hand and grab onto that leg as you trace your hand back, opening up that chest. Let's hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. 2 more. Exhale through your mouth. Try to stay nice and tall through this. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, let it all out. All right, let's switch sides. Grab that hand, and I want you to just trace your hands on the floor while you rotate. Inhale through your nose. Let it all out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, we're going to start on that same side. Now you're going to lower your knee towards the side and face the leg that is straight. You're going to crawl your fingers forward. Don't fold over your leg. I want you to reach forward towards your toes. So think forward. Don't think collapse over your leg. We're going to hold this stretch for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Try to get a little bit deeper in that stretch. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale through your mouth. And you're going to hold here for just a second longer in the deepest stretch. All right, switch sides. Take your hands and slide it down or crawl down your leg. Grab onto the furthest part of your leg that you are able to. If you can, grab onto the bottoms of your feet if your flexibility allows you to. And I want you to think forward again here, reaching towards your toes. Inhale. Exhale, get a little bit deeper. 1 more. Inhale. Just a little bit deeper as you exhale. And hold at your deepest stretch for 1 more breath. Last stretch, ease out of that. Last stretch. Bottoms of your feet touch each other. And you're trying to get your knees to touch the floor. It may or may not happen. Whatever your flexibility is fine. Sit up nice and tall. And we're going to inhale here through your nose. Exhale, fold a little bit forward. Inhale. Feel your chest expand. Last time, inhale. Exhale, let it all out. All right, you guys. That's it for class for today. I hope you guys are able to go outside and enjoy the sun for a little bit. Get some vitamin D. We've all been cooped up with the rain. So enjoy your weekend. I'll see you in class hopefully Tuesday.
Thank you.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.